Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming in from Anastar City where the Galaxy have an opportunity to take that top spot. But before we get into the action, let's have a look at this tail of the tape. As I said, the Anastar Galaxy are currently sitting in second place, whereas the Castelia pinches all the way down in 17th, and they need a victory here if they want to keep themselves in that Leaders 8 contention as we get ever closer to our victory road. But with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this matchup. Will it be the Psychic types? Will it be the Bug types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
Now the pinches are starting out with Levani and Yanmega. It is going to be Frugraph and the Terrastal Drafty Iron Valiant starting out for the Anastar Galaxy, as it has been showing to have a great season, but they are going to be at a type disadvantage against the Bug types here, and Iron Valiant does have that speed control. Immediately going for the Fusion Bolt. This will be super effective, doing massive damage to Yanmega, who immediately responds with the Headbutt, keeping on that physical, getting the critical hit as well, and Levani follows it up, and it is going to pass that judgment onto Iron Valiant, who's already taken a great deal of damage as for Frugraph with the Electro Shot. It's not going on the offensive, but instead it is going to boost that special attack, that base 110 special attack, getting the boost as it absorbs that electricity. There is the speed boost being activated for Yanmega, giving it the speed control now, and it's going to flail about to get the elimination of Iron Valiant, probably flailing about trying to get out of the way of that possible Electro Shot that will be coming either it or Levani's way, as Levani follows it up with the Dazzling Gleam, getting in some damage there onto Frugraph, but it is going to finish off that Electro Shot, and it does go for Yanmega with that super effective damage, getting the elimination in response for Iron Valiant being taken out, leveling the playing field, as it is going to be Armourouge coming out for the Galaxy. It's Fortress coming out for the Pinchers, and Levani with the Rising Voltage going for its own electric type moves, getting some good damage. However, Armourouge responds with that last respect, doing very little damage there to Fortress and Frugraph with the Cross Chop, but that is going to be avoided by Fortress, who is able to go for the Gyro Ball here, and they are focusing in on Frugraph as Levani with the Scratch puts Frugraph into knockout range, but Armourouge has that type advantage. It goes for the Assurance on to Fortress, and it's followed up by the Twister. They're not very effective on Fortress, however, from Frugraph, but Fortress has flinched. That could be crucial as Levani is going to go for the double hit. That first one won't get the job done, but that second connection will take Frugraph out of this matchup, giving the Castelia Pinchers the lead. After those two connections, Armourouge needs to respond, and it does by going for the Tailwind, as that Tailwind is going to blow from behind the Anastar Galaxy. It will give them that speed boost, as Fortress, looking to capitalize, goes for the Metal Burst, but unfortunately that is going to fail, as Armourouge is going to be joined by Exeggutor in its Cantonian form, and Armourouge with the Leaf Blade being heavily resisted there by Levani, and Exeggutor is going to follow up with the Chloroblast also being resisted. I think that may do more damage to Exeggutor than it actually did to Levani, with that recoil damage allowing Levani to go for the extreme speed, getting some good damage onto Armourouge there, but with that weak armor it will lower its physical defense. It gets that speed boost, but it's already the quickest on the field, as Fortress is going to go for the Hurricane, but that is going to be avoided by Exeggutor. That could be crucial, as Armourouge with the Power Swap focusing in onto Levani here, switching all changes to their attack and special attack between the two. Exeggutor sets up the spikes. Those entry hazards being laid out on the side of the Castelia Pinchers, who have only lost one Pokemon so far. They still have 3 on the bench. Levani, though, with the high horsepower, gets in some okay, not very effective damage onto Exeggutor, but it should have gone for Armourouge, as the Sludge follow-up is going to finish off Exeggutor with that super effective damage. That's 3 Pokemon down already for the Anastar Galaxy, as it is going to be Metagross now coming out for the Anastar Galaxy, and the strength from Armourouge not very strong there against Fortress. Metagross follows up with the Calm Mind nice and early. It is going to boost those special stats, both the attack and defense. It is more of a physical Pokemon, but still getting a boost. That massive powerhouse of a Pokemon. Flower Trick here from Levani. This critical play gets massive damage onto Armourouge for a not very effective move. And there is that weak armor yet again being activated, lowering that defense, making Armourouge an easier target. Fortress could finish it off here, going for the Temper Flare. And Armorage is able to hang on after that. Not very effective move, lowering its defense anymore. Not that it has much defense to work with now. It's such an easy target, but it will have the opportunity to respond as that Tailwind peters out. It still has the speed control. It's going to go for the Blast Burn. This will be super effective, and it takes Fortress out of this matchup with that massive, super effective connection, trying to keep the Anastar Galaxy in this, but Legendaries responds with the Spark to get the easy elimination of Armorage. A fantastic response as Metagross can focus in on Legendaries here, going for the Power Gem. And Legendaries is taken out with super effective damage as well. Metagross is the only Pokemon on the field at the moment, but it is going to be opposing Heracross. It is going to be Bronzong joining Metagross, and it is going to be Cleavor joining Heracross, as those spikes that the pinches land in is going to be doing damage to them, but Heracross immediately sets up an electric terrain on the field. See if anyone can capitalize whilst that is in play. That electric current running across the battlefield. Cleavor follows it up by setting up a Sandstorm. Now that is going to boost its special defense, but it's still going to be doing damage to Heracross, as Metagross is going to go for the soft boiled, which is going to fail because it's already at full strength. And Bronzong, looking to do its bit, is going to go for the Spirit Shackle onto Cleavor here, getting some good damage there as well, making it so it can no longer escape. Not that it's looking to run anywhere, but there is that Sandstorm doing damage to Heracross, as Cleavor is going to go for the U-turn, gets in a great connection on the Metagross, and it is going to go back to the bench, as out in its place does come Volcarona, who does land in those spikes that were set up nice and early as Heracross with the Dragon Darts, first connecting with Metagross, then connected with Bronzong for that not very effective chip damage. Metagross looking to cut Heracross down to size in response, and Bronzong follows up with the Icicle Spear. This multi-hit move is not going to be very effective on the part Fire type Volcarona, but if it can get all 5, it will still get in some okay damage that is needed with every connection. It's got 4, it will get 4 of that not very effective move. Sorry, 5, it is a 5-time connection. Me with my counting skills, as that Sandstorm is going to do damage to both bug types on the field that was set up by their teammate Cleavor. Volcarona, though, is going to go for the Wild Charge on to Bronzong, gets in some good damage there, but there is a little bit of recoil for Volcarona in the process. Heracross with the Baby Doll Eyes on to Metagross, lowering that physical attack. That's base 135 as it responds with the Scary Face, trying to slow down Volcarona a great deal there, and Bronzong is going to follow it up with the Happy Hour, getting caught in that happy atmosphere, but the Anastar Galaxy still have some work to do. They've only got 2 Pokemon remaining. There is still 3 remaining for the Castelia Pinches, as we know every Pokemon that is in this matchup. Cleavor is on the bench, as Heracross with the Pin Missile. This is going to be a fantastic move onto Bronzong there. This multi-hit move might be able to get the elimination. It's put Bronzong into knockout range. It only gets 3, though the 4th one would have gotten the job done, as this allows Metagross to go for the Acupressure, trying to help out Bronzong. It is going to boost that special attack a great deal, but it's such an easy target. Volcarona could go for the elimination with the Mighty Cleave, and even though it's not very effective, it's effective enough to get the elimination. Metagross is all by itself. It has 3 bug types to contend with, as that Sandstorm continues to do damage to the bug types on the field. Heracross now going for the Curse. It is going to cut into its speed here, but in the process, it is going to boost that 125 physical attack as well as its physical defense. Metagross with the double edge. After that boosted defense, it's going to keep Heracross in the matchup, puts it in a knockout range, though Metagross does get a bit of recoil damage. Volcarona with the Memento, it's going to take itself out of this matchup, but in the process, it's going to cut down those offensive stats of Metagross. This is a risky play, but that could be crucial because Heracross is an easy target right now, even though it has that boosted defense. As that Sandstorm will finally subside, we know Cleavor is going to come back out onto the field, and the electricity has disappeared from the battlefield. It is a 1v2 matchup. Those spikes do some damage to Cleavor here, but Cleavor with the speed advantage goes for the Icicle Crash and gets in some good, not very effective damage there onto Metagross, but Metagross is going to respond with the Razor Shell, capitalizing on that part rock typing. Super effective, but does have those lowered offenses. Heracross with the Heart Swap. This could be a very questionable play. It's just switched all stat changes. Maybe they're trying to slow Metagross down, as Cleavor with the Air Cutter, keeping on the offensive. Not very effective, but puts Metagross into knockout range. Heracross follows up with the Flail. Very little damage being done there, not very effective. Metagross responds with the Sunny Day. And that Sunlight is going to turn harsh as Cleavor with the Power Whip. The Castello Pinchers are holding on, but Metagross able to avoid that attack. It's all by itself. It's an easy target. Heracross with the Screech. It is going to greatly lower those defenses of Metagross here. The Pinchers need to keep on the offensive, but Metagross is going to thrash about, and it takes Heracross out of this matchup. We know it's going to continue to thrash. Cleaver needs to go for something. It goes for the Will-O-Wisp. It's going to put the burn onto Metagross, but Metagross is going to continue to thrash. It's going to finish Cleaver off, surely, as that burn. But the thrash, here it is, and Cleaver is able to hang on, but barely. Metagross is left in a confused state due to the fatigue. Maybe the burn will finish it off. And it's able to hang on as well. Cleaver needs to go on the offensive. It's barely in this matchup, but it goes for the Flying Press. And it's not very effective, but it's effective enough to get the win. The Pinchers have taken down the Anastasia Galaxy after Metagross almost took down 3 bug types. But in unbelievable fashion, the Castello Pinchers have taken down the Galaxy, moving them up into 13th place in next round. They will be going up against the Pewter Skulls, whereas the Galaxy stay sitting in 2nd place, but next round they are going up against the Mahogany Explorers. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.